Man, welcome to the MVP review.
Yeah.
What's going on with
Nothing much, man. Just trying to do my part, man, to be great. So we weren't gonna get this to y'all. Not gonna lie to you, it wasn't gonna happen. But we gonna well, I ain't gonna say we. I'm gonna fight through some shit to deliver an exceptional recap that we can bring you. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna let that hinder. I keep saying we. I'm not gonna let that hinder what we are obligated to be providing to the fans and to the masses and the listeners and the watchers. So shout out to y'all. We're gonna get it done, baby, and you gonna love it. You hear me? Yeah.
Today, we are reviewing Spider-Man. You know what I'm talking about?
Motherfucker.
I don't know all the rest of the movie, man. I can't remember the rest of the title. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a little tipsy right now. So you're gonna get the
No
drunk
Way
review,
Home.
the tipsy review from
No Way Home.
yes. Going
Spider-Man, No
home.
Way Home.
There we go.
Yeah. The drunk France. Oh, y'all gonna have a good one today, then, man. We got drunk France in here. I'm sorry, tipsy France. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he definitely tipsy.
We're reviewing Spider-Man. So I make
Go
sure
ahead,
I put
brother.
that in the background or some shit like that. Shit, I should have set this shit up earlier. I forgot about it.
Yeah, you should have. It's all good though.
Hey.
It's all good, man. Yeah.
Spider-Man. This is what we're reviewing today. I watched the movie. Book watched the movie.
Yes,
Book might not have a couple scenes that we got because he has the overseas copy, but I don't think it's nothing that we probably saw that you didn't see. I mean,
it's probably a kiss or something like that. That's the only thing that they chop out that I'm aware of that they kind of flag that they frown upon. So I think I got everything else in its totality. You know what I mean?
I don't think it was. I can't remember no kissing like that. So I mean, you should see everything that we saw.
Okay,
man.
Right, so
First off,
yeah.
We got to give a spoiler-free version. That's gonna be real quick for the people that ain't seen the movie. So this is your spoiler-free moment. We'll let you know when to turn this thing off and go watch the movie and come back. So, Book, let me get your thoughts and opinions of the movie, spoiler-free, without giving anything away.
Okay.
You ready to fuck it up already?
All right. So my take. Damn. All right, how can I put this, y'all? The night that I was going to watch this movie, okay, something transpired, threw me off my rockers. I'm still like that. But so while I'm in there watching this, I know what I'm watching, and I'm liking it, but I'm not feeling it the way that I should be feeling it. But I walked away still with a good feeling about the movie. Like I'm not impervious to what I watched, what I saw. You know what I mean? Like in the moment, I couldn't just like fully appreciate, what I was watching. You know what I mean? But as my mind started to clear, which is what I need to clear right now, as my mind started to clear and I think back because I have vivid memory, I'm like, oh shit, this one of the ones. This was one of the ones. That was one of the ones. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again just off of GP because I got clarity. But I fucking enjoyed myself. I was a little bit too I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, okay? So I was in there, troubled spirit. All right. The sad shit in the movie is still sad. You know what I'm saying? But it turned from Spider-Man to Passion of the Christ for me because, like I said, it was heavy for me. You know what I'm saying? So once the sad shit started, it's like it was free reign. Like once one came, it was like a whole.
You kind of spoiled it. They don't know it's sad shit gonna happen, man. You didn't.
And nigga, sad shit happen in every Spider-Man.
Oh, nah, they don't know. They don't know it's sad enough for you to be crying in the
You know
Spider-Man
what?
movie.
Honestly, shit that's sad to me might not be sad to other people. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like some people might be cool with what I find sad. They might think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'll say the stuff that I found sad hit me a little bit times like a million. All right. But I loved the movie regardless of everything that was going on. Like I said, I know what I was watching when I was watching it. I just couldn't feel it all at that time. But like I said, when I rewind in my mind, I'm not blind. Dropping balls and shit still. You know what I'm talking about? That's poetic. Give me my snaps, Greg. So yeah, man, I love the movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know what they said. They had like a 100% on what source was that? Was that Rotten Tomato or which?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomato don't get nobody hundreds.
Yeah.
Ever. They had a 100, and then I saw today that they broke all type of motherfucking records. 253 million grossed. I don't know if that was just US or that's worldwide. I ain't getting all of that, but I know they took my money. You know what I'm talking about? I know they took my money, and the people in there was enough. I know they took their money too. And I saw the very last show of that evening and the very first show of that morning. Follow me now, okay? Because this was all on the same day, but it was after midnight. I went to that one, and yeah, I was in there, man. I was in there. Loved it, y'all. Loved it. So if you haven't watched it, like you said, man, just know you're gonna get everything from it. It's one of them ones. You know, can I say?
Not yet. Let me give my spoiler-free review.
Okay.
For everybody that ain't watched the movie, I definitely think it's one of the ones, especially if you're into these Marvel characters. You've been watching the End Games and all those. You've been watching all the Black Panthers and all this stuff. You're a Marvel fan. You definitely got to take the time, get out there, go check it out. You have to. You pretty much have to. It's part of it. You invested this much time in the stories. You got to keep on going. But one thing I can say is I think if you watched these other movies, you will not be disappointed in the movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Go check it out. Then you come back and listen to the end of this podcast, because I ain't gonna say too much to you. I'm gonna just tell you I like the movie. I liked it, and you need to go see it. After that, we'll holler at you later. We getting into some spoilers. We'll see you later. I give it first off, they gave it 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna just give it a 4.5 out of 5. I always think there's room for growth. I don't want to give anything a perfect score. 4.5. What you got, Book? Before we get into the spoiler, just so they know, just so it's spoiler free people know.
I mean, real talk. When I'm watching it, it's about a 4.25 because again, I can't take everything in, so I'm point shaving. You know what I'm saying? When I play it back in my mind, it's like a 4.9. So I'm somewhere in the middle. It's damn near. You know what I'm talking about? It's damn near. So
if you're in the middle of 0.25 and 0.49,
I'm gonna go like
0.9.
4.7. I'm gonna go 4.7. 7.5. 4.75. I'm gonna give him a quarter piece for that growth. You know what I'm saying? Just a quarter piece. Yeah.
Gotcha. Now, people, if you ain't watched the movie, I'll see you later. We'll holler at you later. We ain't.
Thank y'all for coming in.
That's my only warning to you. It is spoilers from here on out because it got a whole bunch of shit to talk about.
Yeah. Hey, before y'all leave though, we not talking yet. Before y'all leave and before y'all hit the dough, go on hit that thumb for us, please. Go on hit that like button because we did save you. So you gotta like the fact that we let you know, hey, this is the spoiler section. Save yourselves. Okay. So you gotta give us a thumbs up for that. I thank you. We'll see it on when it loads up and on the playback. We'll see that you gave us that thumb up. Thank you. Appreciate you.
We ain't getting them likes for
we
that.
We can get to it.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as I said lead them niggas out of there. You know what I'm saying? We can lift them thumbs.
For the stragglers, for the slow ones. You know what I'm talking about? There's always one.
Yeah. Anyway, people, these are the people that seen the movie, that know where we coming from, that know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
My review is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna just tell you all the shit I liked about the movie and some shit I didn't like. It was only one thing I didn't like, and I think everybody probably would be well, maybe not everybody. I didn't like the end. I didn't like that shit. I didn't like that everybody forgot who the fuck he was. Like with that rationale, that means the Avengers don't know who he is. No, Thor, all of them don't know who Peter Parker is, or do they know? Because they know Spider-Man. he was still talking about Spider-Man. So are they aware of Spider-Man and just don't
He
know
said, I want everybody to forget that Peter Parker
ever existed?
Well, they
That's where
said
you get
forget
confused.
Peter Parker, period. So does Peter Parker include Spider-Man, or is Spider-Man still known but only in costume? So if he takes off the mask and they see him like, who the fuck is you? We thought the mask was your face the whole goddamn time. What is this?
Well, because Jameson at the end, he was like the Spider-Man and all this. He was talking shit about Spider-Man still. He just didn't say nothing about Peter Parker. So it's like
very true.
So it's kind of like that's the kind of I didn't like that part. I didn't like that. He finally had him a little boo. You know what I'm talking about? He had a little MJ. He finally had stuff going on, and then everybody don't know who this nigga is no more. I didn't really care for that part, just to be totally honest. But other than that, I liked everything else. I liked it all. We saw Tobey Maguire and the other nigga. I don't know his name at all, but
that's
the other
my guy.
The other nigga.
That's my guy. He's my favorite one. He's my favorite one.
He's your favorite?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man is my favorite. He's my favorite one, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I never liked Tobey Maguire like that.
Tobey was cool.
He was cool. He just cried too much, man. See, you don't watch Walking Dead, okay? For people who watch The Walking Dead, Rick Grimes, that's the easiest way that I could put this. Rick Grimes is one of the main characters, or was one of the main characters in that TV series. Every time you saw this nigga, his eyes was always red, always crying, always on that simp shit. Tobey Maguire, same way. I got tired of looking at this nigga in his eyes, and the way that they shot it, they always showed the nigga's eyes, and I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, come on, man up, bro. You got whole special powers and everything, bro. But yeah, they all British except for Tobey Maguire. New Peter Parker, last Peter Parker, both British actors. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find my man's name because he was in that one war movie also. I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, he good. I liked it. I liked how they showed him older.
I ain't gonna do him like that.
I like how they did him. They showed him older. Like it was kind of like after they movies, so you can see how they felt.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield.
There we go. Andrew Garfield.
So I ain't gonna do you dirty, boy. I ain't gonna just call you the Amazing Spider-Man. You the best goddamn Spider-Man, bro.
Nah, Tom Holland took that one. So I think Tom Holland took that. Now.
After this, I can't say nothing.
He took it in my heart when he said, Mr. Stark. When he was disappearing, that's when he became the best Spider-Man to me. When he was like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel anything or something, whatever the fuck he said. That's when he became the best Spider-Man to me. The nigga disappeared and came back in the next movie. You know what I'm saying? Like he never left. You know what I'm talking about? So, hey. But shout out to them putting that in there. I thought that was a dope concept. I loved how they brought the old evil villains back. You know what I'm talking about?
All of them.
Yeah. All of them. I love the twist with Osborn. I love it, like, because he still had that mind freak in his head, like he was bipolar. I like that.
He was funny, man. Boy was stealing donuts like a hobo. Like,
yeah.
Yo, is it me? Hold on, is it me or did it feel like this nigga hit the gym in that fight scene?
He did.
Bro, I don't remember him being strong like that. That nigga was on some, or it could have just been the age disparity. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah. Now he was strong like that. I think he took something. I mean, he did something to himself to make himself like stronger and stuff like that. So,
that nigga was like,
yeah, he was whooping Tom Holland ass.
Yo, Peter was in there hitting with, and he just looking at him like, you know what I'm saying? I got all my teeth still. They strong too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, that was the fight scenes in this movie. Sorry, we jumping around, but y'all seen this movie, so it doesn't matter. You following us on our journey. You've seen this. You know how it started. You know how it ended. We're gonna do this. We're gonna bounce around like the little bouncy ball that But we're gonna go all over the place. Now, the fight scenes in this whole damn movie, I loved every last one of them, man. Like I didn't was like, man, why are you fighting him, man? Oh, this one's boring. Like I loved every fucking fight scene that they had. You know, bruh, what was it? I forget the what they called him. Did they call him a dinosaur or something like that? The crocodile.
Yeah.
They called him
They
something.
call it some kind
You know
of
what I'm saying?
dinosaur or something like that, lizard or
Yeah,
something.
something like nigga. He's clearly an alligator or a crocodile
He
or a
wasn't clearly an
lizard.
alligator. He wasn't clearly that. He looked like reptile
He
from
ain't
Mortal
he ain't no
Kombat.
damn he ain't no dinosaur, but hey, hey, whatever, tomato.
Mm.
But you know, even when the Green Goblin here was fighting, and you know, Peter thought he was gonna get away, and that nigga said, I got you, and throw him back inside, like get your ass back in that ring, boy. And then that nigga caught him and then power drived him all the way through the. Oh my god, I was like, what the fuck is going? Peter,
Yeah.
Peter, run, nigga.
Yeah.
That's too many. Peter ran. Yo, I felt bad for him. I really thought the nigga was about to die right there on the spot. Like I said, there's no way you are escaping this, my G. There's no
That
way.
nigga fell. They was like on the penthouse. He fell through every floor.
Boy.
Like, god damn.
Boy, I'm trying to think of what movie that was, man, where they like you could see them flying floor by falling floor by floor by floor by floor. It might have been like Man of Steel or something like that, you know, because Superman be just power driving niggas. But yo, man, that shit was crazy, bro. I love that. Shit, him and Doctor Strange fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole outer body experience. That's how I felt the whole movie. I felt like I was there, but my body was levitating elsewhere. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, oh, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that too, man. The graphics, man. I don't like. I'm huge on graphics. You know what I mean? Like, you could just watch a movie but not be entertained. You got to have other shit going on. The Mirrorverse. I felt like I was watching Inception. You know what I'm talking about? When
I think that's where they got that from, because that's the first time I seen some shit like that. Was
it looked better when Marvel did it. You know, Marvel Sony. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was like, god damn, what the fuck? Niggas got glass breaking, trains just floating on nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Just literally just a train out of nowhere. Like, bro, what the hell? And then just had that nigga falling through hole, through hole, through hole, through hole, through hole, and the cape trying to take it. Like, yo, man, I was loving this shit, man.
Yeah, it was dope. Super dope. Super dope. We're not gonna talk about the elephant in the room, about Aunt May getting tragically killed. Yeah, not gonna talk about that. Do you think that needed to happen?
I didn't like how it happened. I don't mind that it happened. I don't like the acting that led into how it happened, because, all right, so you were standing up, then you got hit, then you stood up after he left, and you was talking just fine. Everything was fine.
Adrenaline, though.
And then you fell back down.
I say adrenaline. And the
that was
only reason
that was a long adrenaline rush.
The only reason I believe it, I've been outside and I saw somebody get shot 3-4 times, beat the dude up that shot him, and then when his partners ran up to him and said, "Bro, you got shot," he looked at himself and passed out. That's why I understand the adrenaline, and it's
fight or flight type stuff. Might be one of them things.
So I would say I believe it, just because I've seen something like that in real life. But yeah, I didn't think it was necessary. I don't think he necessarily had to. Well, I guess all the other ones had.
They've all lost somebody.
Yeah, so
it was always only Aunt May for him. You know what I mean?
He didn't have an uncle, so
nope.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess it makes sense. He has to get it so he could come into his own. Yeah. Great power. Yeah, gotta have that, because we never heard that from him.
You gotta hear it.
Yeah.
It was a Passion of the Christ moment for me, dog, where I should have just dropped maybe a tear, got a little sniffle, pull out, all board, bro. Like, no holding back on that one. Man. And then Happy pulled up, unhappy when he saw it. I'm like, no, I feel happy too. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I was feeling like Peter's pain. I was feeling Happy's pain. Like it was intense for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was going through it for real. Like I said, boy, ain't enough napkins in my bag from my nachos. Like niggas might thought I had the virus or something because I was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that shit was hurting, boy. It was hurting me something bad. Nah, it's allergies, man. I don't know what they got there, man. You say you don't smell that? Yeah, man, it's all good. But
Man,
yeah, man.
did they do something with the like them guys' faces?
Which ones?
Like Doc Ock. He still looked young. He still
They
looked the
look young.
same, the exact same from when he looked
I'm
in the
glad they
other
do
movie.
though. I'm glad that they do though. I'm glad
Yeah,
that they do and that they did. I don't want to see no old ass.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dr. Octavius bust out. 20 what, like 15 years ago. Like, nah, bro, I wouldn't even recognize you. Jamie Foxx, I'm glad that they cleaned you up, bro.
Oh, Jamie
You know what I'm
Foxx. I
saying?
like Jamie Foxx on that. I thought he wasn't gonna have that big a role, but he had a nice little role in there.
For the
He
time that he
was
had,
good. Mm-hmm.
did his thing, man. Did his thing.
Yeah, I had a good time with that.
Who else, man? Who else shined in that, man? Like you said, the Green Goblin, his role was phenomenal. I did enjoy him. Damn. And the Amazing Spider-Man, Mr. Garfield, you did great, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I wish whatchamacallit wasn't in there. What's his name? The Sandman. I ain't really care for him in there. He didn't have to be in this movie.
I don't know why he was there, but I mean, I get it. You know, if you're gonna bring everybody else back, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why not? Now, people, y'all tuned into the last podcast that we had. You know, we shot that on Wednesday. Okay. And on that podcast, I spoke to what I would do if I was a writer on that show. Okay. I said, I vividly remember stating, I said a lot of shit that I'll be foreshadowing like a motherfucker, man, unfortunately. So there is a part in there where I said when Mary Jane, or Gwen, I'm sorry, his girl was Gwen in his, all right. When she fell and Chris spoiled it for me and that head, I'm talking about that head back like that. No, like I needed one of those. Damn, man, hold on. Because I be remembering shit, bro. Like shit that like I didn't feel it then, but goddamn, I'm playing it in my mind. I feel it now. So hold on. I'm just an emotional mind state, y'all. Leave me alone. So, so I'm feeling that, and I was like, "Yo, it would be awesome," because I'm like, all we saw was the hand. We don't know what hand. All right, like you see, Zendaya falling. You know what I'm saying? His MJ, and like you called it, I believe you said Green Goblin might swipe him, and that's exactly what happened. But I was like, "Yo, it'll be dope if this is his redemption moment." You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't save mine, but I could save her. And that is exactly what fucking happened. People, I am what they call a prophet of sorts. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It is okay. Yo, if you don't want, like, I don't have to, like, right now I could do the Matrix Resurrection. I could tell you all about it. You know what I'm talking about? I
Don't
could
tell me
literally
shit
play that
about
out of
that.
my
I can't
mind.
wait to that. I can't wait to that.
Hey, me
Don't tell
neither.
me
Me neither. I'm gonna be lucid for that one. I'm gonna be there because the Matrix is one of the ones that you got to follow anyway. I don't mean to mix that in there, y'all, but y'all know that one's coming too, hopefully. So maybe we hit you with a double movie review. We don't know yet. We don't know how we're gonna do it. We may or may not. Stay tuned. You'll find out. You subscribe to the channel, then you'll know. Okay.
Yeah.
So but yeah, man. So I felt, you know what I mean, like a lot of people were clapping when that happened, and I understood it. You know what I'm saying? And my man, he got teary eyed, and I know what that symbolized for him. You know what I mean? So that was a big moment, Passion of the Christ moment for me again. Then, you know what I'm saying, when Tobey Maguire did show as Spider-Man, the whole audience clapped. Like, but they didn't clap for the Amazing Spider-Man. They didn't applaud for my guy. You know what I'm saying? But
you You got to be happy for the originator, man.
For the
He
original,
the first.
I get it. But nah, man, come on, dog. Like old ass
Oh,
Tobey Maguire. At least my dude still look agile. You know what I'm talking about? So,
nah,
and
which one? I told him he gained some weight.
who?
Then Jamie Foxx at the end told him that he looked like he gained some weight.
Did he say that?
And he said, "Oh," he was like a little disappointed about it. He's like, "Come on, man." Hey,
It's all muscle mass. It's all muscle mass. So, yeah, man. I've always liked Zendaya when she does her thing. You know what I'm saying? I think his best friend, they kind of, I like him in the movies, but I think they force some of his opportunities a little bit too much for me. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
he a
if I
comic
had to,
relief.
if I had to take away, you know what I'm saying, points, I would point shave for that. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, all right, it was cool the first time, and now it's like,
You don't
all
like
right, y'all
Ned?
dragging it.
Ned is cool, man.
You dragging it out now. Dragging it out
Ned,
now, man. Ned, come
Ned
on,
is
bro.
cool.
Come on. I ain't say he's not cool, but they be dragging it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ned said, "Man, I promise I won't kill you in a little bit." You know what
oh
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, come on, man. Ned was cool, man.
Yo, I thought it was cool. I did find the humor in that one when they was like, yeah, you have a best friend, and he was like, yeah, I did, and he died in my arms. Like, God damn. Or I killed him, he died in my arms. However Toby said it, but I get it, man. But nah, man, when he got the ring, and then I was missing Doctor Strange a lot, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had
But
that
he
nigga trapped
came
in the
right at the
universe
nick
too
of
damn
time.
long, man. But they had that nigga locked away. I almost forgot he was in the goddamn movie, man.
Man, you
like
had to though. If he was there, it wouldn't have went there. They wouldn't have been able to do all that.
Man, I ain't like that, man. I needed that. I needed more. You know
One thing that was irritating me is I would have been pushed that button. I would have been pushed the little button on that box, man. All them niggas would have been going up out of here. Matter of fact,
he's soft.
I didn't understand that. I'm like, you had multiple chances, but then you wanted to save everybody. Man, forget the people. I was with Dr. Strange. Like, if he dies, he dies. Like, send him back. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. Talk that Drago shit.
I was ready.
He dies. Like, I don't mind. I mean, let me get what I'm gonna get from them, but you know what I mean? June Tower that shit, nigga, push the button. You know what I'm talking about? Push the motherfucking button. I want to see all of that. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, the delay, and I think what people got to understand as well, like when we get frustrated with that, they are portraying the roles of high schoolers. You know what I mean? Teenagers that don't know how the world is. You know what I mean? Like, they're somewhat still innocent minded. You know what I mean? They're sheltered. So, of course, fucking Peter Parker, he's seen the world. You know what I'm saying? The galaxy for that part, for that matter. But he's too optimistic. He sees the good in everybody. And I don't remember Spider-Man being like that. Like, just seeing the good, the greater good in everybody, to where you want to save everybody. I don't.
He was like that. He was for sure like that, man.
He kill them. Kill them. You know what I'm talking about? Kill them, because they gonna kill you. They want to kill you, clear as day. You know what I'm saying? They came through trying to kill your dumb ass.
You understand? Like, every movie he killed somebody, but he didn't mean to kill him. Like, they even brought that up. Like, these niggas gonna die, and he's like, I didn't mean to kill him. Like, Spider-Man was like the deadliest nigga in the Marvel universe. This nigga, every accident, every kill is an accident with him. Like, God, dog, nigga, you swinging from limb to limb, nigga. You need to be a little bit more careful, nigga. Everybody, you killing everybody. He had not one op live. All the ops is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Name
The first one he had, the eagle dude,
Vulture,
Michael Keaton.
I'm talking about Amazing Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire. I'm talking about them. What ops
Well,
they had?
clearly they didn't kill nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Because
They
they
killed
all
them
came
all.
back.
Yeah,
They all came back.
had,
They all alive.
they gave them another chance. I would have, boy, shoot. I'd be like, if I was them, I'd be like, I already went through this shit before, man. I done killed these. I done killed them already one time. Like, nah, they got to go again. Like,
I did find it funny though when they was comparing battle records. You know what I'm talking about?
mm-hmm.
They was talking about how they got all their villains here, and he was like, I did fight an alien, and they was like, I've been in outer space, and he was like, I fought an alien, like black suit alien, some amoeba. I think that was the word. Symbiont. What is Venom? They call it a
symbiote. But
okay.
I forgot they called him something else though. I forgot what the
Yeah,
name.
so that, but still an alien type thing, and my guy. Shoot, I got a Russian guy and a rhinoceros in rhinoceros armor. You know what I mean? Like, I need an alien on my belt. You know what I'm saying? So I did appreciate that. And then the whole back thing with Tobey Maguire. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all know that scene, his eyes was about to cry again. Oh my, like, and then it still carried on to where, you know what I'm saying? I wish this is one part that I did wish that he could have gave a tutorial. All right. And I understand they're all from different multiverses. All right. The web slinging. You know what I'm talking about?
I like that they highlighted that though, because that was one of the things that everybody always talked about Tobey Maguire about. It's like, where's the web coming from? Like, she's just coming out the nigga wrist, like, but it's a different universe, so it makes sense. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like how they do it.
He was like, man, I gotta make mine in the lab. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he didn't like. I thought it would be like a teaching moment to where it's like, no, just harness your key, and then
harness your key.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's in you already. Just harness it. You know what I mean? And just
they explained it like
you could be it, and then you know what I'm saying? Like,
he explained it like he was nut juice out his wrist. I ain't like that. Now they were saying he said he couldn't get it up one time because anxiety or something like that. I'm like, man, come on, bro. Like, what is this dude talking about, man?
Oh God.
Man, shout out to Tobey Maguire, man, but they could have wrote you a better line than that, man. Like it's like we run out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I had that one time. Yeah, it was just a lot of stuff going on. Like it sounded like that. Like they tried to say, yeah, coming out the wrist.
Is that the only place it comes that it leaves your body from, or you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't even trying to picture that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, keep it in the wrist, bro. Keep it in the wrist. You know what I'm talking about? It's all in the wrist. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the wrist, man. So,
I was glad to hear that him and Mary Jane still together because I know they was having problems on that movie. So it was good.
Beautiful. That's
it was like some closure. You know what I'm talking about? It was sad that your Garfield, like, he's still lonely. He ain't got no old lady. He's still by himself. That's sort of fucked up. But at least you kind of find out where they going, what they've been up to, what's been happening with them. And then it opens it up that they could do movies for them because now you know about the different universes. You could, if they want to do another Spider-Man movie with them, they can, because it's a different universe.
That's true.
They can do whatever they want. The only thing besides like the ending, it still has to do with the ending for me. Is the very end, the extra credit scene. With Venom. Venom never showed up, and I was a little disappointed by that because I saw Venom the movie.
Carnage.
And he never showed up, but they showed him in the extra credit scene. And then if you from a different universe, they take you out. All of you has to go. Like, you couldn't leave a piece of you. Like, how they gonna leave a piece of Venom there? That didn't make sense. Like, but hey, of course we want to see Venom in the Spider-Man movie. I'm not mad at they setting that up, but it's like the way you set it up didn't make no sense. It didn't make sense.
Not unless they left that little piece of Venom. Maybe that's in my guy's universe if they do another movie with him some type of way. You see what I'm saying? Which I find hard, but I don't think that they're gonna, you know what I mean? It has to be a multiverse type thing. You know what I mean? Like, you got the Peter Parker that you desire right now. He took the mantle and he's running with it. You're not gonna bring back the Amazing Spider-Man and have him fight Venom, his own version. You know what I mean? So where is that little piece going?
He gonna find somebody. I'm
Or is
thinking.
this gonna be set up that way? Okay, or you? I'm sorry, foreshadowing. Is that little piece gonna stay back there? Because when they do meet up, obviously, Spider-Man's gonna win. So he destroys that, but guess what? He didn't destroy it all because of that little piece that still remained. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I'm curious. I wish he would have like something. You know what I'm saying? Some incorporation as opposed to the credit scenes. Like it was pretty much the credit scenes for Carnage, and then he just did it again.
Yeah.
Like he didn't even like. Come on, man. Like what's the point, man? So
he just sat there and talked to the dude in Mexico. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
Brian, tell me with this though. Venom. With Venom. Is it possible that this Venom was from the Tobey Maguire universe? Because that's the only place that he existed in all of these so far. That he was from there, and then when he saw Peter Parker, he was like, "It's something about him," but he knows he can't like put my finger on it. It's not. That's not the one.
He's
but he
for
looks
sure
close enough. You know what I mean?
He's for sure from the Tobey Maguire one,
Yeah.
because you remember everybody that knew who Peter Parker was came. So he had to be part of that because that's the only one they had Venom in. So he had to be part of that. He must have came.
Yeah.
I don't know how he came from a different, what you call it though, because they came from the space. I see all that kind of stuff. When Marvel ain't strictly behind it, you start getting confusing. You know what I'm saying? Marvel usually good with putting the pieces together. This right there, that Venom, putting him in here is a little confusing. Because like you know who Peter Parker is. You was here on Earth before. How the fuck did you get back in space with all the other symbiotes and came back again, like to another universe? That shit don't make sense. But it is what it is. We thinking too hard now. Now we geeking out. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, I think this is good, man. I think this is a good movie review. Gave him a power 35 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? We talked about nut coming out of wrist and everything like that. I mean, anything else? Anything else you think we left out that the people should know before we get out of here, man?
No, man. Just want to double back on one point that you made, man. I'm not mad at the Amazing Spider-Man was still lonely. You know what I mean? That lets me know the love that he had for his woman was unconditional. That, you know what I'm saying? Like it just ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying? Like when something happened tragically, you know what I'm saying? Like it takes time. And I don't know how long he's been on his journey. I don't know if like the age and dog years out there, or you know what I'm talking about, or time stands still. We don't know. But you know, it takes closure is a process. So I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? Like I understand that.
The movie came out 2007. The nigga ain't over it yet.
Nigga, it might be 2009 right now, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. We don't know when they
That's
picked
2
him
years
up.
ago. That's 2 years for him. So we don't know, man. We don't know the times, how, you know what I mean? Like, because he didn't look like he aged, you know what I'm saying? But I say that, man. Like you said, points for Tobey Maguire and his MJ, making it through. And I think some type of way, like Peter will get Zendaya to remember. Because he said, I'll find you and I'll make you remember. Like, nigga, if you was smart, you would have pulled out your phone and you would have recorded that whole conversation. That way she would have known who he was. Like, not no goddamn stranger. Now you starting all over again. Like, what's that movie? The Notebook, where old girl kept forgetting?
Yeah.
Or stuff like that. You got the Notebook and then 51st Dates with
51st Dates.
Yeah, you got that one too. So it's like, bro, like, you know what I'm talking about? They didn't have this type of phone back then. I'm sure they would have used it. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them type things, man. But I love the movie, phenomenal work. What I was gonna say when you was like, hold it, no, not yet. Do you think this is? I know how you feel. I know how you feel because you got the pops and all them joints, and you got the fat heads and all them joints, and you got the the cutouts and all them joints. But Is this your favorite Marvel movie to date, or where do you rank it?
Uh, to me, my favorite Marvel movie is not Endgame. What's the one before Endgame? Um,
Infinity,
Infinity War.
War.
With
Okay.
Thanos first coming down there. Thanos is by far my favorite. I like the villains, man. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck
I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you.
I like the villains. If y'all can't see,
Yeah,
I got a whole fucking Thanos right here. He can't get
yeah.
down far enough. Fucking, he too big.
He's too big.
Anyway,
He's too big in
yeah.
the movie. You know what I'm
Anyway, Thanos is by far,
saying?
and the shit he was saying was so real in that movie. So I don't have it as my favorite of all time, but it's up
Okay.
there. It's definitely close. Plus, because all the nostalgia, you had everything you wanted to. You had the good fight scenes. You had all the old characters coming back, villains coming back, all of them, and all of them was in the same spot. Everybody teamed up. It was a dope movie. It just, to me, nobody is better than Thanos. The first movie, Infinity War, Thanos, he was kind of weak on the second movie. He didn't go through
Because
that.
we knew
He
what
didn't
was
have
gonna
them,
happen.
but he didn't have those same feelings. He didn't go through what he went through to get all the stones, because he
Mm,
bypassed that whole
true,
section. So he didn't have
true.
them. He didn't have that. What's it called? He didn't
He
have
wasn't
that.
as driven.
Yes, well, he had a
That
foresight.
relentlessness, that fearness, that not
Yeah,
fearness,
he
that
didn't
fear.
have that. Yes,
Yeah,
because once you throw your daughter off a damn thing, you know what I'm saying? Like you doing anything. He
I'm
didn't
with the
have to do it.
shits.
He skipped all
I'm
that.
with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Thanos, first Thanos, Infinity War was great. Second Thanos, he still was all right. He
Mm.
said you couldn't live with your defeat. And where did that bring you? Back to me. That shit was dope, man. That nigga was cold, man. That nigga, that, well, by all means, that's favorite one.
Okay. I'm not
Yeah,
mad at it. I'm not mad
but
at it.
yeah,
I
it's up
just
there. I
wanted to
give
say
it
something.
definitely top five. Definitely top five.
Okay.
Where you got it?
Okay. Man, I don't have like an order, but I can go with your Infinity War. I'm Black Panther off the rip, like that, unquestionable for me. You know, this is in the top for me.
Mhm.
Uh, I love not Spider. I'm sorry. I love Iron Man. The second one. I actually do. You know, what I'm
Who
talking
was he
about like
going against?
the
Was that Mickey Rourke?
yes, Mickey Rourke is
Okay,
in the second one. Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I thoroughly enjoyed that one. You told me bring you bird. Just knock my bird. You know what I'm talking about? I got you the bird. You want the bird? Here's the bird. Just knock my bird. You know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about? Like I love, you know what I'm saying? That's my shit,
Mhm.
man. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, just the way that I don't know, no funny stuff, but the way that the suit melt off that nigga when he hit
Mhm.
the track.
Yeah,
Oh, nigga, that's some crazy ass shit.
that
And
was
then the
dope.
bug eyed Tony, like, oh
Mhm.
my god, what the fuck is this? Like, yo, it was one of those for me. You know what I'm
Mhm.
talking about? So,
Yeah.
I love that one, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's the introduction of Hammer. You know what I'm talking about? I call this one the ex-wife. Miss Hammer Tech. Like it's all that shit.
Uh,
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, man. So I love that one, man. I love that
mhm.
one fully, man. I'm not gonna hold you. And then I believe it's the Winter Soldier. It's one of them joints that I like.
Oh
I
yeah, Winter
Civil
Soldier
War
for
was
sure.
great.
That's the
Yeah,
one. Winter
Civil War
Soldier.
was good because it had everybody in it, but I
Yeah.
like Civil War more than that one. You know what I'm talking about? So it was something about Bucky. You know what I'm saying? So um those are my top 5 Marvel movies to date. You know what I'm saying? Some are clearly better than the others, but I can watch any one of those at any given time and I'll be just fine. So, like I said, I just wanted to see, man. I just didn't know if people would jump out, the bag because, we get, our memories don't really process too many times what happened before that.
Mhm.
The great movies in that same franchise, this hit us now. Damn, this the best one ever. That's what I'm saying. So I just wanted to see if we still got that balance. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That realization. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, that's all I wanted to see, my B.
Got y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning
Yeah.
in with us, man, for this review. Go watch it if you ain't watched it. It's because I know some of y'all didn't listen. Y'all just stayed here with us the whole time, and we respect it. You know what I'm talking about? But definitely go watch the movie. We enjoyed it. 2 thumbs up. 4.5 for me. 4.75 for Book.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see y'all next week. Peace out.
For sure, man. Thank you. Peace.